Hey my lovelies, hope you're all doing fine. Blush Lily here with another pick a card reading, and this one's going to be all about fun and interesting facts about your future spouse. So if you want to know things like maybe their favorite number, color, maybe physical appearance, something about their physical appearance that stands out, okay, maybe their favorite book or favorite food, stick around, this is the reading for you. So for today's pick a card reading, we have 5 options, so quite a few to choose from. Option number 1 is going to be with this sodalite crystal over here. Option number 2 has this green malachite. Option number 3 has an amethyst. Option number 4 has this green malachite over here, and option number 5 has this pink quartz crystal. So go ahead and take a deep centering breath in, make space for this reading, see which crystal, which pile, maybe which image you're mostly drawn to. If you need a little bit more time to make your decision, please pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Alright, ladies, so if you were drawn to option number 1 with the sodalite, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards and see what interesting and fun facts we can find out about your future spouse. So the first card that you guys got is prosperity. Okay, number 3. Then we have loosen your grip card over here. Okay, the gorgeous goddess cards. We have the TikTok cards. We have a child divine rather. Okay, and we have number 28, we have victory. So wow, take a look at all of those gorgeous cards, you guys. And do you see how the dominant color here is orange and yellow? So your future spouse's favorite color is mostly orange, yellows. I'm seeing that they really like autumn leaves, walking around, I'm seeing like August, September, October, so it could be their birthdays or it could just be their favorite time of the year. Now I'm seeing that also another fun fact about your future spouse is that they can be quite competitive, okay, with the victory card. Not to the point where it's like cutthroat, do anything to win, but I feel that they're quite competitive, and I feel like it's either they could be into sports and they have already sort of won a lot of gold medals. Their favorite metal is gold, yellow gold, so I see that they're wearing loads and loads of rings or maybe a chain, or even if it's not a lot, it's basically they prefer gold to silver or to white gold. Okay, it's just something about them. I'm seeing that if we are talking about a woman with the goddess and the victory card here, I'm seeing that they really are good with putting on their makeup. If we're talking about a man, this is somebody who takes care of their appearance. Okay, I'm seeing that your future spouse, that you guys, I know like I'm not going over the traditional meanings of these cards, okay, because you can find those in my other future spouse readings, but here we're literally just talking about the fun and interesting facts about your future spouse. So what another thing that I'm seeing is that with the TikTok, they have this obsession with clocks or watches. I'm seeing that if we're talking about a man, they really have like this large collection of watches, and they might have like a golden watch that they really like. But I'm just seeing that they really like their clocks and watches, and some of them might have this like even old-fashioned, like the one on the picture over here, like this old-fashioned. I think they're called pocket watches. I'm not sure, pocket clocks. But yeah, and it could be that they're very punctual and they don't like people who are late. They see people who are late as somebody who's quite disrespectful, and they like to be on time. They like to do things when it's time to do things, like not later, not like prior, but they just like to be on a time. So for them it's very important, so they might be like checking their clock all the time, their watch. But yeah, they have this like, I'm just seeing there's somebody with a big old watch, and it's not like electronic watches, it's not like those like Apple watches, it's proper, good old, you know, traditional watches that are like made with like gold and maybe even diamonds and things like this. With the child divine, I'm seeing they can be quite childish sometimes, okay, and they might already have a child, or they might be really, really looking forward to having a son, okay. With the goddess and the prosperity and victory, this is somebody who's very wealthy. I know I wasn't going to be talking about the traditional meanings of those cards, but I'm just saying that this is somebody who's quite wealthy, somebody who had to overcome loads and loads of things. So I'm seeing now that they're enjoying their prosperity. They're really loving their the fact that they can now do whatever, pretty much whatever it is that they want, in the sense of that they can sort of, whatever it is, they can buy whatever it is that they can afford, you know, and really enjoy life. They are, they believe in deities, they believe in gods and goddesses, and with the, they love shoulders, they love like bare shoulders, because in both of those cards, if you take a look, both of these lovely women, they like sort of bearing one of their shoulders, or yeah, even the dresses are very, very similar. So if it's a woman, she likes wearing those dresses that show off her sort of her neckline, her shoulders, you know. And if it's a man, then he just loves the like when a woman has this sort of part of her body sort of visible, something about shoulders, something about the collarbone, something about the neck that they really, really like. Now, another thing with the loosen your grip, what I'm seeing is that they could have a twin sister or a twin brother. I'm seeing that they most probably have dark hair, or they're attracted to men or women with darker hair, longer hair. I see that at some point your future spouse will want to, or already has done, bungee jumping. So I feel like this is yeah, very fun fact, something that you guys definitely should know, you know, if they are into like sports, and they might be a little bit into like the extremes, again, like maybe like bungee jumping, so they might be a bit of an adrenaline junkie, I'm seeing over here, because of that childlike energy that they might possess. Another thing I'm seeing, that it could be that they like hot air balloon rides, okay, and number 13, 14 is important, number 3 is very important. So we are seeing very interesting. We have 2 and 8. We have somebody who could be 28. We have somebody who could be 30. We could have somebody who could be 33, or life path number 3. And yeah, I see that they're also quite fashionable. They really like dressing up a lot. Alright, my lovelies, so that's all I have for pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Remember to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. I do personal readings, so if you'd like a reading that is specifically tailored to your subject, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of yourselves now. Bye. Alright, my lovelies, so if you chose number 2 with the malachite crystal, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. All right, so we have number 11, passion. Okay, then we have to the sea, water your garden. We have the rebel cards. We have another 11, a cornucopia, and then we have this gorgeous angel card over here. Alright guys, so what I'm seeing is the fun facts and interesting facts about your future spouse is that I'm seeing that most of them are going to have this special connection with water, special connection with the ocean, with the sea. So it could be that they could be a water sign. Okay, we're talking about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We could be talking about somebody who is either you know, a big fan of fishing, somebody who loves going out on a boat, somebody who loves boats, somebody who's obsessed with boats, somebody who's obsessed with the ocean. Okay, and I'm seeing that they could possibly have like their own boat or be into selling yachts or things like this with the cornucopia as quite possible, because this is somebody who is quite well off as well. So now guys, what I'm seeing is their favorite number is 11. We have 1111. We have the gorgeous twin flame energy coming through over here. I feel that they believe in twin flames. I feel that they could be a I feel that they could be either vegan or vegetarian, or I mean, they take a look after their body and they are really about cleanliness. They like to keep things clean. They like to have their food to be clean. They like their house to be clean. Okay. At the same time, they are they're very passionate. Okay, so they you can expect, you know, like a lot of passion from them. You can expect a lot of sex. They love having sex, absolutely, you know, in different positions, in different places. Okay, so they're very open with their sexuality. It's sort of oozing from them. They're very confident, so I am getting like a lot of Scorpio vibes. So they might have some Leo in their chart as well. They are the rebel, or they used to be, but I'm seeing like most of them are still are. I feel like they might not have your typical 9 to 5 job. I feel like they might be into something that can be quite artistic, or the fact that I'm seeing that some of you, it's like they invested wisely and they're sort of now, they don't have to work for the sake of working. They do it because it's fun, because, you know, it's, I feel like they're not going to do anything that's not fun for them, that's not it's not that they're shying away from responsibility, don't think like that, but it's the fact that they know what they want and they're gonna get it. And if you know, if they're not going to get it, they're still gonna get it. Okay. I feel like they enjoy traveling by the oceans. This is what I said. I feel like they want to sometimes they want to push the limits of their sort of mind and see how far they can go, or, you know, they set those like goals that might be so intimidating for other people, but they go ahead and they achieve them. Okay, so they're very well off. They like the finer things in life. With the angel, they're quite spiritual. I feel like they might not ever admit it, even to themselves, but they have a special connection with the divine. Okay, but because there's this a bit of this rebel thing about them, that they might just be like, no, this can't be it, or, you know, whatever. But they have this beautiful connection with the angels, and they're very helpful. Now, whether it's a guy or a girl, they love pink. Okay, they love pink. They love sort of the color salmon, and they love the actual fish salmon. So, you know, it's this, like I said, maybe it's like really into fishing, really into you know, seafood and things like this. You know, I'm seeing like maybe oysters, maybe so on and so forth. Now, your future spouse, another fun fact about them is that they actually, apart from liking water, they actually also like snow. Okay, and I'm seeing they like snow, they like gardening, and they really like spas. Okay, so swimming, anything to do with water. Water for them is like so important. They really like water. I'm seeing they might have a beautiful back, and they might have either a tattoo or some moles on their back. I feel like when you guys meet, they're not going to hide their passion. They're going to be so like attracted to you that you will feel it straight away. I'm seeing that for most of you guys who picked this option, your future spouse, and the fun fact about them is that they might like wearing like head scarves and things like this in their hair. They might have a bit of a crazy hair at times. Okay, but yeah, very nice. They're very affectionate. And another thing I'm seeing is they're going to be all about embracing, all about hugging, all about you know, physical contact. If you take a look at those three cards. You see, it's all about hugging, it's all about touching, even if it's just yourself, okay? But they're all about the physical touch. They're all about hands. Like the favorite part of somebody's body is the hands, or they are going to have pretty amazing hands. Like if it's a man, they're going to have like nice strong hands, beautiful fingers, you know, like it's going to be like very, very nice. Alright, lovely, so that's all I'm seeing for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you'd like a personal reading, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of yourselves now. Bye. Alright, my dear, so if you were drawn to option number 3 with the amethyst crystal, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. Alright, so we have number 25, good cheer. We have the fates. We have Earth School. We have gossip. We have damsel. And we have the garden and the gate. So guys, what I'm seeing for you is very, very interesting. So your future spouse has a very active solar plexus chakra, who has a very active throat chakra and the third eye chakra as well. I'm seeing that their favorite shape is a star, okay? They love the stars. They're really crazy about the stars. They love looking up at the night sky. They prefer night time rather than day. I'm seeing that also they are a star seed, that's for sure. Your future spouse is definitely a star seed. I feel like, much like most of you guys watching this pile, I feel like this is a very like celestial sort of, it has a very celestial feel to it. Okay, I'm seeing that your future spouse has a very, very soft skin. Your future spouse could be, again, this is not for all of you, it could be that your future spouse is into the same-sex relationships, or it can go sort of swings both ways. You know, I feel like they, even if they are attracted to opposite sex right now, I feel like they had quite a few relationships, like same-sex relationships. I feel that they prefer or could be ginger. Okay, I'm seeing there's a lot of ginger people, curly hair, ginger. Now, another thing that I'm seeing over here, guys, is that they really do, Mashak Pal number 2, they really enjoy gardening. Their favorite flower is rose, or they're very close to roses, or it could be that your favorite flower is a rose, or just that smell of roses. Another thing that I'm getting, that they know how to enjoy life. They know how to stop and smell those roses. Now, they like swimming. They like learning new things. They're very, very smart with the higher education, very, very smart. They could be a pilot. They like flying, that's for sure. They really like flying. There's a lot of Leo energy I'm sensing over here as well, guys. With the mirrors, I feel like they could be, there's this magic about them as well. They could be 25, but they could have like had a weird experience with the mirror, you know, where they maybe tried like some sort of magic with mirrors, or maybe sometimes like they feel like there's somebody like staring back at them, or you know, there's this thing about them and mirrors. It's sort of like they know that this is a portal to sort of another dimension, you know, and you can do loads and loads of things with mirrors, you know. But there's like another thing about them, another interesting fact is that they're somebody who's always in a good mood. They could have had or have at the moment a twin, or they could like be born in a family of twins. And if you guys, well, not if, like, you know, yeah, if you decide to have children together with your future spouse, I feel like you guys are going to have twins, quite possibly 2 girls. Your meeting is going to be absolutely fated. They believe in fate, they believe in higher powers. because probably they know they know that it's true. Okay, they are somebody who's famous. Your future spouse is going to be famous in one way or another. It's not necessarily about the fact that, you know, they're famous on TV, but they're going to be well known and very well respected. But there's going to be a lot of people gossiping around them because they're so famous. Like I said, it could even be somebody who does YouTube. It could be somebody who's a famous journalist. It could be somebody, you know, who's quite well off. But there are going to be a lot of people sort of gossiping, so it's just another thing to keep in mind when you guys are going to be together with your future spouse, that not all the gossip that you hear is the truth. Not everybody wants to like see you happy and so on and so forth, so just take everything with a pinch of salt, you know. I mean, we live in the real world and we all have a shadow side, so it's just something to remember that, you know, a lot of like in your relationship, a lot of people will be talking about you and your future spouse because they're famous, because they're well off, and I feel like they're going to have like a lot of people wishing that they could be with them, but it's going to be you, so they'll be like, "Shh, shh, 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 how did she do it, or how did he do it," and so on and so forth. Okay, your future spouse, another interesting fact about your future spouse is they're going to prefer to be outdoors, out in the sun, out in the moon rather. There's a special connection to the moon. This is a very psychic pile, to be honest. They might have psychic powers. You know, their sort of crown chakra is going to be quite active. But they're in a good mood, and they're going to have a pretty amazing sense of humor. Okay, they're going to be they're not going to take themselves too seriously, they're not going to take life too seriously. Okay, but they are going to be very, very, like, they're going to be in a good mood, and they're going to spread the good mood, and they're going to spread the cheer. Okay, so it's like, imagine like, you know, sometimes it's gonna feel like it's like Santa on steroids, you know, it's like just like somebody who's like, yeah, like, here's a present for you, let's do this, what are your wishes, I'll make them come true, and somebody who's just nice and kind. For some of you, I'm seeing like your future spouse could be a little bit older than you are. You guys, a lot of you might be very, very young who picked this pile, might be like between like 17, 18, early 20s, like 25, and I feel like your future spouse, or 30, and I feel like your future spouse is going to be a little bit older than you are, a little bit more established. Okay, they're going to love reading books, they're going to love reading things. They might be even a teacher, okay, but a teacher as also a leader, as somebody who gets a lot of, like, you know, prizes and grants, and somebody who's incredibly, incredibly smart, like literally, like this, like your future spouse, guys. I feel when they were little, another fun fact about your future spouse, when they were little, they used to enter in like spelling contests, and they loved those spelling contests. Another thing is they're going to have beautiful lips. That's what I'm seeing. I was very attracted to the lips on my little tapestry here of the sun. Okay, and what I'm seeing is they're going to love kissing, so it's going to be like, yeah. I don't know what it is. They might even like be, if it's a woman, she might be putting, like, you know, those like flavored lip balms on. If it's a man, they might also like be putting something on, but maybe just during like winter or cold months. So it's gonna be like, you know, like I'm hearing like it's gonna be tasty kisses. They're like tasty kisses, and that's what tells me, you know. And another thing is that they love sort of food. They love good food. They love variety. Like, for them it's important to have variety, you know, so they're not very set in what it is that they like. They might like this, they might like that, but they really enjoy eating. Okay, so there's maybe some Tauruses over here, because I know Tauruses really like their food. Okay, but it's like, you know, you can be relaxed with your future spouse, and you can, like, you know, you can order in and just cozy up, like, it's just, it's beautiful. With a damsel, yeah, healthy romance um inspires you to rely on yourself. Yeah, it's gonna be like a healthy relationship, what I'm seeing, guys. But again, there's something about mirrors, or I'm seeing that some of them at some point in their life, they will have a mirror ceiling. Okay, like they used to have, like, I think it was in the 90s or early, like, yeah, about 20 years ago. But they're going to like it, I feel like they might have already had it, but it was just like wow. Like, and they love this thing about they love interior design, and they like this interesting things that a lot of people might not have. They like this is the thing they like, the surroundings to be very very nice. They like to have lots of plants, and have like, yeah, again, lots of mirrors, guys. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's just this person, your future spouse, they just like one big mirror man or mirror woman. They just love mirrors everywhere everywhere everywhere. um and it's beautiful, yeah. And they're gonna be very good looking. So, like I said, it's not a vanity thing though. It's something else. But they will like they have like this. I'm hearing they also have a Midas touch. They're very good at business. They're very good at business. Which again, I don't know what it is. It's giving me more of an earth sign. Okay, so it could be Taurus, Aries. Okay, we could be talking about Capricorn. But yeah, all right, my lovelies. So that's all I have for you for pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. Alright, if you'd like a personal reading, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, take good care of yourselves now. Bye. Alright, pile number 4. Let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. So let's see what fun facts we can find out about your future spouse. So we have number 33, creativity. Okay, we have number 15, message in a bottle. We have cracked open. We have trickster. We have networker. And we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. All right, so what I'm seeing, guys, for the fun and interesting facts about your future spouse. Okay, so your future spouse at some point in their life wanted to be a magician. Okay, they're into magic, they're into magic tricks. Okay, they probably love somebody like David Blaine or what was the other one? David Copperfield. They're both Davids, huh? Okay, so yeah, they're into magic. When they were little, they were probably really enjoyed like watching magicians, and they bought all those maybe like, you know, magic tricks sets, and so on and so forth, and they really really love it still. Okay, they might already have children, or if they don't, they're gonna keep sort of ordering magicians or wanting to show those magic tricks. Okay, like they believed in magic since they were little. What I'm seeing is that they could be 33, 37, okay, and life path number 1, 5, 6, and that's it. They could have a I don't know what it is about twins today, guys. So they could be Gemini. They could have a twin brother or a twin sister. They will probably have this pile. They will probably have quite a few scars. Okay, nothing like from nothing serious. It's mostly like from childhood, or maybe like on their tummy from like an appendicitis, or you know, something along those lines. You guys might also have quite a few scars watching this, you know, from just like having cuts and whatever when you were little, or you know, they might even have had a cat when they were little that was constantly sort of, you know, scratching them, or something along those lines. I'm hearing. Now, your future spouse is going to be incredibly creative. Their favorite color is going to be yellow, and it's going to be purple and blue, light blue as well. They're going to really love living next to the sea. They're going to have this they're actually going to have a passion for, or have had a passion for building those little, you know, those little ships that you build in those bottles. Over here, they might have had a bird at some point as a pet, you know, like a parrot or something along those lines. I'm just hearing that they really like sitting by the ocean or by the sea, and like the favorite sound in the world is the waves sort of rolling and the seagulls. Yeah, seagulls. What is it that seagulls do? Do they scream? Do they talk? Whatever seagulls do, guys. Now, another fun fact about your future spouse is that they believe in UFOs, and they might have actually seen them 1 or 2 times, okay? But they're very, very interested in UFOs. They're going to be very, very interested in life on other planets. They're going to be very interested in astrology. They're going to have this amazing, strong connection where they just feel like, you know, that the ocean is sort of like because we haven't explored the space yet very much, but we also haven't explored our own planet, you know, really, really thoroughly. So there's a lot of our oceans that haven't been explored. So they're going to be very much into like going deep, going into the unknown, like going like mysteries, trying to solve mysteries, trying to see how the magic works. So they might be even like thinking, you know, like for them it was important to know how the magic tricks work. Another interesting fact about your future spouse, guys, is give me a second. I got something about the appearance and then it just sort of went. Yeah, another thing about your future spouse, guys, is they really like changing their appearance. That's why I couldn't like, I saw one thing and then I saw another thing and then I saw the third thing. So it could be that they've tried being blonde, they tried being a brunette, they had short hair, they had long hair. You know, if we're talking about a man, they will probably have a beard when you meet, but like if you don't like beards, don't worry, because they shave it or they style it or they do whatever with it, you know, like they do loads of things. Like they don't have a set style. They experiment with clothes as well, with styles. They experiment with different types of foods. They like experimenting, they like doing things, they like trying out new things, you know, and that goes in with regards to every part of their life, you know, every aspect of their life. Now, another interesting fact and fun fact about your future spouse is that this pile is so sweet, guys. Like, seriously, this is such a sweet pile. Um, it's the fact that they loved writing or receiving letters, not emails, not faxes, not WhatsApps, not DMs, nothing like that. Actual physical handwritten letters. This your future spouse is a romantic, is such a beautiful romantic, and they are going to be quite sentimental with those with this networker card I'm seeing. They're going to love receiving letters, actual handwritten letters from you, or they will write them to you, because I feel like they might be, this could be talking about a long distance relationship here I'm seeing, and they could be Asian. They could be Asian. They don't have to be, but I'm seeing like somebody from Asia, definitely, or they might have lived in Asia. Or another thing that I'm seeing is that they could be very fascinated with the Asian culture. Okay, very fascinated with the Asian culture. They might have a tattoo that has some sort of wings on it, or like a feather tattoo or a compass tattoo, maybe on their back. I'm seeing a golden necklace, and it's quite possibly round, and it has some sort of symbol, or it has some sort of letter on it. I'm seeing that they're going to be wearing, or your future spouse will give that necklace to you. It's going to mean something very, very important. But I'm seeing it's like yellow and round. For some of you, it could be like some sort of symbol or cross or something along those lines. They'll be wearing something that you'll notice, like your attention will be drawn to that necklace from your future spouse, okay? And number 37, like it's very important. They're very spiritual. They're very sweet. Okay, so it could be like they were born on the 3rd of July, or they were born on the 7th of March, something along those lines. But they really like color yellow, guys. Everything, is going to be yellow. They're also going to be. They're going to be. I feel like they're going to be into some sort of sport. Huh. And they're going to have a very nice, like, smile and smirk, and they're going to be very irresistible. This is what I'm hearing. They're going to be irresistible, okay? Um, wow, this is pretty amazing. Let me see if there's anything else that I can see for you guys who picked pile number 4. Yeah, obviously they're going to be very, very creative. Okay, and they're going to know more than one language, guys. I'm hearing somebody who speaks multiple languages, and okay, at some point they might have learned Chinese, or they might have learned Japanese, one of those sort of rather difficult languages to learn if it's not like your native tongue, or if it's not like similar to what you've learned. There could be Thai as well. Um, yeah, I'm hearing like loads of energy coming from Thailand, Middle Eastern. It's about the thing where they have traveled a lot. They have traveled a lot, and they will be traveling a lot, and they're going to be very, very multicultural, very one of those people, like, no matter where they go, they're cool there. Like, they're cool with the people, they're cool with the food, they can figure everything out, they can find whatever it is that they're looking, they're it's like they just fit in wherever they are. But at the same time, on the flip side, those people might feel like they don't actually have a home. But then this is not what I'm seeing here, to be honest. Here what I'm seeing is that they're just going to be like, those people that get along with everybody, or that can get along with everybody when they want to. But yeah, they're very, very magical. This pile is very, very magical. And yeah, it's very interesting for them to get to the core of things, get to the nitty gritty, get to the middle. Like, they want to know what's inside, they want to know what's hiding inside. For them it's important, and they might be those people who understands that appearance changes, that today you can be like one size, tomorrow another size, and so on and so forth. And for them it's important, like, what's inside. Like, it's the inside that matters for them. Okay, it really is the inside that matters for them. They're gonna see, like, past all the other, like, past the persona that you might have at the point when you guys are going to meet, because I feel like you guys are going to meet and it's going to be under weird circumstances. This is going to sound a bit weird, but I'm hearing that it could be like you might meet while you're arguing, or while you're upset, or while you're experiencing an emotion. And like, for example, like if you're in a shop and something goes wrong and you're trying to prove your point, and they're not seeing your point, and you start getting agitated. You're like, come on, well, don't you see, like, I bought this phone from you and the phone is broken, and blah 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 blah. And they might come sort of to rescue you. Or another thing where you might be in another country and you might be feeling like lost, or you might not know the language, and they sort of come in and rescue you. Okay. And another thing is, there's this thing about message in a bottle that just doesn't. There's something. Yeah, they're showing me they had those. I don't know if you guys know it, but this is like a very weird fact. But they, um, they might have had these really old phones where, you know, you had to pick up and there was this cord and there was this round dial, yeah, that you had to put in, you had to sort of put it there and then went back. And then you had to put it there and then went back. Okay, but they're into antiques. Like this whole little play I just had, you know, about the phone, was to tell you that they had this phone, but they also like antiques. They like things with character. They like things with a history. Okay, so not like those generic things. They like things with a history. All right, my lovely. So that's all I have for pile number 4. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. And take good care of yourselves now, guys. Bye. My lovelies, so if you were drawn into option number 5 with this pink quartz, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards and see what fun facts we can find out about your future spouse. So I have authenticity, number 10. We have by the book. We have the 7-star sisters. We have a healer. We have the Fool, and we have door to personal healing and happiness, number 34. All right, guys, so what I can tell about your future spouse is that they are incredibly authentic. I feel that they could be quite young, or could be a little bit younger than you are, or they could have a bit of a baby face, to be honest. Okay, they could be 34, or you guys could be 34, or you guys could meet when one of you is going to be 34. I feel that their favorite animal is going to be the elephant, or their spirit animal could be the elephant, or you guys might really like elephants. They're going to hate clowns. There's this thing about clowns, being freaked out by clowns. They don't like clowns at all whatsoever. Okay, they might, I don't know whether they were scarred by the It movie or whatever it was, but they do not like clowns. Okay, they could actually, another fun fact about your future spouse, guys, is that they could know how to play chess or checkers. Okay, it could be like this family tradition thing where they play chess with their father or their grandfather. Okay, and they're going to prefer summer. They're going to really prefer summer. They might come from a country where there's a lot of sand, or you know that there's like a desert nearby or something along the line. So we could be talking about Middle East. We could be talking about North Africa. We could be talking about South Africa. Okay. Or some parts of the US where maybe there's like places like Utah and things like this. Let's see what else. They're probably going to have curly hair. They might have quite a few sisters. Okay, grew up in a household where there were lots of women and loads of singing and dancing. They really enjoy dancing. They really enjoy having a good time. I'm seeing that they're very nurturing as a person, your future spouse, male or female, it doesn't matter. They're very, very nurturing. But there's something about dancing, like they're into dancing. They really enjoy having a good time. And it might be like they enjoy going on those retreats. There's quite a few health retreats, or there's spiritual retreats or something along those lines. They really enjoy connecting with people. There's this need to connect. Okay, they enjoy connections, very close, like the connections that they make. I feel like they're going to be very connected to their family, and when you guys do form your own family, they're just going to be like, this is my soul tribe, these are my people, this is my soul family, I love you guys so much. They're very, very loyal, incredibly loyal. Like your future spouse is incredibly loyal. But once again, something about clowns. I don't know whether they were freaked out by clowns, but clowns and makeup and masks, they don't like people who are wearing masks. They are authentic. You guys are always going to know what maybe not always, but most of the time you guys are going to know what they are feeling, and it's not in the times when you're not going to know what they're feeling, it's not because they're hiding something from you, or they you know, being shady. No, it's because they're going to want to protect you from certain things, but they just cherish and they really admire authentic people. Anybody with a mask on, they're just like, mm-mm, no, no. They see through that facade. They see through that persona. I mean, we all, at some point, we all have some sort of mask on, but you know, there's some people who they just have like this, like, wow, you take the mask off and it's just like somebody totally different. And they have, I feel like they could be an empath, and they're going to see through things. They're going to have this clairsentient thing where they feel things, where they just feel the energy. They feel when the energy isn't right. Again, a strong connection with loads of feminine energy, male or female, very nurturing. They might have had a very nurturing mother, or nurturing sisters, or they had to maybe take care of their younger siblings, okay, and sort of lead them by example. They could be quite traditional in some things in family, in the way they see family. I feel like they're going to be quite traditional. With the healer, they're going to really like massages. They're going to really like be interested in the new age. They're going to be really interested in the energy, in the hearing. And this is very specific for some of you. Like they're going to either I'm hearing Metatron's cube, and it could be like either they're going to be wearing it, or they're going to have like some sort of connection to the sacred geometry. You know, they might have like a t-shirt with it, or they might have a tattoo with it. Maybe they're going to have like a flower of life ring, something along those lines. And they're going to be very much into healing. So there could be somebody who's interested in Reiki, somebody who's done it themselves, somebody who leads people. Yeah, it's going to be your future spouse is going to be a great leader, a very, very great leader. Somebody, they're going to have a passion about doors, something along the lines of, you know, they could be like somebody who works with doors, or somebody who designs doors, or somebody who has this thing about doors. Like doors are going to be very, very important for them. I feel like their favorite flower is going to be lotus, or there's going to be a strong connection to lotus. Again, there's a strong Asian vibe I'm getting over here. They're going to be very much into the history and philosophy of loads of things. They're going to be into crystals. See, I was very drawn to pick up the other crystals. They're going to be very much into self-love and prosperity, and about clearing your heart chakra as well. They're going to be very much into that, into crystals, into working with crystals, into channeling the energy of crystals. Again, they might have curly hair, very, very curly hair. Oh, they're gonna be so sweet. I can't. They're gonna be so, so sweet. Like I'm looking at them, and they're just so incredibly sweet. They have this like childlike innocence, but at the same time, they have so much strength within them. They have so much like, some people might think that they're naive, but the thing is, they're letting other people think that they're naive, whereas they're like, I see through you. I see right through you. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna be about lotuses. They're really gonna enjoy lotuses. Um, they're really gonna like. I think it's like they're called koi ponds, with those beautiful fish. Um, they're really gonna see. There's a lot of signs and symbols. They're very like. They notice a lot of signs. They notice a lot of like rainbows and coins and feathers, and they're going to be noticing like even the birds, and they're going to be very, very peaceful. This is what I'm seeing. And another interesting fact about your future spouse, guys, is that they're going to open a lot of doors for you. They're going to give you loads and loads of opportunities. For some of you, it could be like somebody who's a producer. Some of you could be somebody who helps you get into the door. That's what I'm hearing. Like it's going to help you get into the door, you know, of your creative endeavors, whatever it is you want to do with your life. They're going to give you energy. This is what I'm hearing as well. Like it's like you're going to fuel one another with energy and with this passion towards doing something. They're going to, like, you know, when you come home tired after a whole days of work and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe, like, you won't believe the day I've had, and they're like there to support you, to help you heal. And another fun fact from you, which is very sweet again, they're gonna be praying for you, they're gonna be asking the universe to give you all the things that you want, they're gonna be very protective over you. They're going to be like, you know, please, God or spirit or the universe, whomever they're going to believe in, they're going to be asking it for you to be protected, for you to be guided, for you to be led. And it really touches my heart, like how sweet this person is, pile number 5. This is just absolutely amazing. Let me see what else um, I can see. They might be into some sort of, again, face painting, a face, and maybe, like, if we're talking about a woman, she's going to be really on point with her makeup. She's going to be really, like, you know, like, like those girls who just, or even guys, they just know how to, like, do the makeup perfectly, like the lines and everything. So they're going to be very much into, like, they're gonna like wearing masks, and there's something about a facial routine, like, you know, doing facials, putting on creams. You know, I'm seeing those like rollers, using like crystals on your face or something along those lines. Very interesting. They're going to be into playing card games or into cards themselves, and so it could be they could be into poker. They might be creating, like, you know, like those poker nights, like organizing those poker nights with their friends. Um, it could be another thing that they could be into tarot again with the Fool. Number 7 is quite a spiritual number, so they are into spirituality, but they balance it perfectly with practicality. Um, they love hugging. They're very much into, like, you know, they need to have this like huggy. They're very affectionate, so they're not cold, they're very affectionate. And let me see if there's anything else I can see, you guys. Yeah, another number 7 here. So 7, we have 3 and 4, which adds up to number 7. um 7 could be like something significant might have happened when there was 7. Another, we have number 11 over here. So this could be telling me that they could be your twin flame, guys, but not for lots of you, because at least for some of you, if it's resonating with you as a twin flame, then take it. Number 10 is all about completion. I feel that you guys, they're going to be from a different country, different culture. I feel like you guys are going to be moving with them. That's another thing that I'm seeing. And again, if you guys could be moving to Asia for one reason or another. That's coming through very strongly. But it's going to be much better. They're going to open doors for you to go somewhere so much better than where you are now. They're going to be very open-minded. I feel like it's going to rub off on you. They're not going to insist on anything, but I feel like it's going to rub off on you, and you guys are going to become very open-minded as well. I feel like you guys are going to look very different to one another. You know, it could be race, it could be religion, it could be skin color, it could be hair color, it could be just hearing maybe like somebody from 2 different sides of the world. Um, and they're going to really help you heal. You guys might have had a very bad childhood or a lot of phobias. I feel like you guys might have a lot of phobias, a lot of mental disorders, you know, like anxiety and OCD, and some of you guys might be paranoid, some of you guys might have issues with sleeping, and they're going to really help you heal that and be happy. I feel like a lot of you guys who pick this pile, you don't know how to be happy. Your future spouse knows how to be happy. They're gonna teach you. not like sit and like tell you this is what you need to be happy. They're gonna show you. They're gonna be the leader. They're gonna be the leader, okay? The leader that you maybe all of this time that you were the leader or you had to be the leader for other people, and now it's like almost like here like you guys like breathing the sigh of relief, like oh my god, somebody else is willing to come in and and be the leader. It's like I feel like a lot of you guys, you were leader because you felt like you had to, whereas your future spouse is going to come through and be like, okay, well, we can share this responsibility, or like they can be the leader most of the time. Entirely, again, it depends on you, however you want it. But what I'm seeing is that they're going to make life easier for you, and they're going to make it more comfortable, and they definitely are going to make it much more fun. Okay, I feel like it could be that you guys could be alone at the moment, and they're coming through saying like, don't worry, you're not going to be alone for long. This is so sweet. They're, oh my god, they're such a sweet guy or girl, you guys. They're so sweet, and they're coming through, and this like it's sort of this thing, I'm bringing my like our family together, like these soul tribes. So I feel like again they might have a big old family. It could be, or it could be like you guys might end up having like a blended family, I think they're called, when like you have children and they have children. And then there's a lot of people coming through together, and everything just clicks, and everybody just gets along. Like it's just like this little community that you guys create, and you guys are happy. And again, they could be into books, they could be an author, or you guys could be an author. You could be writing a book at the moment that they're going to help you with, and maybe even with getting it out there, with publishing it. And yeah, they also, another fun fact about your future spouse is that they take chances. They take chances, they see potential, and they're going to definitely see a lot of potential in you that you guys don't see yourself. All right, that's it. Because they're also very talkative. Your future spouse is very, very talkative, let me tell you guys. And it's like they have a lot to say, they have a lot to give, they have a lot to teach, they have a lot to, they're very, very generous. They just want to give you the world, and they want to make sure that everybody's comfortable, and they have all this energy coming through, and it's just like very, very talkative. So we could be talking about like, an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or we could be talking about an air sign with possibly, if you signs from a few fire signs as well, so it could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But whatever it is, they like I said, they also enjoy crystals, and they enjoy like with having things to play with. I'm also seeing dice. Like, yeah, they might be into the casino. You guys might meet in a casino, because I'm seeing some just like rolling eights or something. Okay, and they'll be like, you're my lucky charm or something along those lines. All right, my lovelies. Another thing, okay, last thing, and then we're gonna go, because seriously, they're saying that if you are not poor, but they're saying like you will sort of ascend in your understanding of what you deserve money-wise as well. So they're saying like, don't worry that if things might not be working out just yet. It has a lot to do with what you think about money, with your perception of being abundant, with your inability to be authentic just yet. And your future spouse is coming through and saying, listen, don't worry, it's like you're gonna ascend. I'm gonna show you like that there's a different life, to what you've been a sort of led to believe that you can have, and it's going to be just absolutely amazing. All right, that's it. I think they're gonna have to let me go now. But yeah, my lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. If you'd like a personal reading, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below. Alright, my lovelies, thank you for watching. Wishing you all the best. Take good care of yourselves now. Bye.